Hey guys, this is Matt Smith with the Millionaire Inspector Community, marketing person extraordinaire and marketing manager at TexInspect. I'm doing a series of videos here about the DISC profile and talking about different personality types. I've already talked about D, which stands for driver. You can click on that right here and go see that video. I've also done the I, influencer. You can click here and see that video. What I'm going to be talking about right now is the S. The S stands for steadiness. These guys are kind of what you're going to see more often with the gatekeepers specifically. These guys are very much emotionally based, but they're for lack of a better word, they're the warm fuzzy people. They love talking about family, they love talking about friends. If you try to steamroll them, they're going to feel like you took advantage of them. They also want to build rapport with you before they immediately go to a buying decision. They're not at all like a D. In fact, that's why these guys are actually at cross-reference with each other, because you have to interact with them in a completely different way. If you interact with them on a D, if you walk straight up and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm going to do, I'm not going to waste a whole lot of your time, they're going to be taken aback. They're like, whoa, hold on a second, I don't even know you. They want to do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. And everybody wants to do business with people they know, like, and trust. But specifically with S's, they have to. It is not an option. It is a requirement that they get to know you before they want to do business with you. The best way to interact with an S is to let them know that it's not necessarily me and you, it's me with you. Instead of us standing like this, where we're basically across from each other, they really like to feel like you're with them. That's why for an S, when you're talking about your USPs, one of the best things to talk about is how you deliver the report on site, if you're delivering the report on site, and you go over it with the buyer at the time of the inspection. That's so important to an S, because you're basically there with them in this process, helping them along. Another good way to interact with an S is talking about friends, talking about family, talking about pets. These guys are real relationship oriented. I'll give you a perfect example. I was walking into a real estate office. In fact, most recently I was training one of our new marketing people, and I knew the gatekeeper was an S. And so I told my marketing person, hey, when we walk in here, she's going to have some pictures of her dog in the background. You want to make sure you touch on the dog. That dog is so important to her. The gatekeeper calls him his guy, his little guy. So it's a real important part of her life. When we walked in, she saw the pictures of the dog. She immediately started talking to him. We must have gotten like a 15-minute conversation about that dog, because that's what's important to an S. Family, pets, relationships. That's what you want to be doing when you're talking to an S, is building a relationship with them. Then, after they feel comfortable with you, the decision to go forward with you, to go further with you, just comes as a secondary, for lack of a better word, a secondary choice. It's the effect from the cause of the relationship you built with her, the relationship you built with her. So guys, that's a little bit about the S. We talk about relationship building, we talk about personality types, a lot more in our newsletters, on our calls. We do monthly coaching calls every month. If you guys aren't already Dream Team members, that might be something you want to take a look at. But we talk about them on the calls, we talk about the 3 days of secrets revealed. But right now, these videos are just designed to give you kind of a brief overview of what these are about. So I've already talked about the D. You can click over here and go there once again. I've talked about the I. You can click down here. And then I'm going to talk about the C here in a second. You can click over here and go to that video as well. Well, guys, that's all for now. I'm Matt Smith, marketing person extraordinaire, marketing manager of TexInspect for the Millionaire Inspector community. It's been real nice talking to you. See you guys again real soon.